All right, so today I'm going to be doing a video on LinkedIn search, okay? And what this will do is this will show you how to search on LinkedIn, make a package that will search on LinkedIn, and then also it will show you how to scrape a list of items, okay? Or do something with a list of items. So let's clone one of the LinkedIn packages so that we have a good solid foundation. This one will be called LinkedIn search, okay? Now we're gonna clone that. All right, so let's see the browser steps that we have here for LinkedIn post. I am gonna erase all of them because we don't want to do a search. We don't want to do a post. We want to do a search, right? So our first step will be go to feed, and I just want to make sure that it takes us there. So let's go, oops, sorry. Let's kill this for now. All right, and then let's go here, all right. So that should pop up in a few. There we go, we've got our browser. LinkedIn is loading, I'm logged in, great. Oh, okay. So what we need to do is we need to add a timeout just so we can get a feel for what happens when we go to the feed. So let's wait for 15 seconds, all right? Wait for 15 seconds. And then LinkedIn wants you to save your cookies every time you visit. So let's save our cookies at the end of this, all right? And then let's run again, all right? All right, let's run. All right, let's see if we've got, gonna give us something here. Perfect, okay, so we've got our feed, okay? So I'm just gonna close this. All right, that's gonna close. All right, so if we go to LinkedIn on our regular browser, we'll see that what we wanna do now is we wanna get the selectors, okay? So, let's see what this selector looks like. This looks like input. I love working on LinkedIn. Their classes are very easy to understand, and yeah, they don't have any weird selectors. So let's use this selector, okay? Search global, type ahead, input. All right, perfect. Now let's add a step here. All right. Let's see here. Save cookie. Let's make that the last step. Then we're going to add an input for the search term. All right, search term. And then we're going to go back here and we're going to fill the search field, okay? And the selector is going to be input dot that. Or we can actually do class equals that. Let's just do that since that's easier. And then the fill value is going to be search term, all right? Search term. And let's see, let's name this one to do the search. And then let's search for, yeah, let's press the enter key. All right, press enter, enters the key, press the enter key. All right, so now, what have we got so far? We've got, we're going to the feed, and then we're gonna search for, let's search for Microsoft, okay? Let's see if it brings up Microsoft employees. Give it a few seconds to pop up. There it is. And now we're in LinkedIn, all right? It's gonna wait a while for it to load. All right. And see if it fills in the search field. Still waiting for it, okay. that selector is a problem, possibly. Oh, okay. Yeah. There's a space in the input, in the class, so. All right. Let's see. Let's change the selector to this instead. I should have done this to begin with. Dot that, and let's save. Now let's try again. Yeah, there's a lot of trial and error when building a package, even for me, but when you know the little quirks, you get used to it. All right, waiting 10 seconds, and it's going to do the search. And then when it does the search, if we see the list of people, then we're going to do the search locally and get a feel for what those selectors are. Perfect. All right, so there we've got Microsoft, and it finished. So, yeah, let me add a step here. And in this step, we're going to wait 10 more seconds. All right, let's wait 10 more or 15 seconds for that page to load, okay? Wait. Okay, so we're gonna wait 15 seconds here. And then now, we have to get the selectors on this page, okay? So now when we're on Microsoft, let's go to see all people results. Yeah, that's what we want to do. See all people results. So let's click that, see all people results. What is that? All right, so I'm going to add another step. All right, so let's go back here and let's add a new step below this one. And then let's say add to, let me see, click. Okay, so we want click something, all right, and then we want it to be text, and the text will be see all people results, all right, and we're going to call this click see all people, okay. And then now if we save this, we should get to the see all people page, okay? So let's let that run. We're almost at the finish line, all right? Because at the end of this, we want to get the list of people and, whatever links will be helpful for us in this automation and future automations, okay? Where we can just plug this package in. So it's waiting for the page to load, and then it will do that search for Microsoft. And see all people results. Still waiting for that. Perfect. All right, so see all people. We got to the see all people page. Great. We can probably kill this 15-second wait. And now we want to get all the people on this page. Okay, so we're almost at the finish line. And this was a pretty simple automation to make. We're only 8 minutes in. So yeah, so this is cool because this has the connect link, and this has, their name and their title. Okay. So what do we want to crawl, or what do we want to scrape here? Let's start with the names. Okay, let's start with names, and let's look at these selectors. Again, eventually we'll have a Google Chrome extension that helps you with finding selectors. But for now, let's go with, let's see, entity result title line. Let's see what happens when I do document.get query selector all. Yeah, this uses code, guys. Don't be scared of code, okay? All right, so there's 10. Let's see if there's 10 results on this page. Right. Yeah, there are 10 results. Okay, so, and you can paginate. Cool. So, let's start by just getting their names, okay? So we need this, okay? And again, if this is useful to you, this this Chrome extension, sorry, not Chrome extension, this package, you will be able to simply just change you can clone this and use it in Twigit for your needs, right? But if you're making a new package on a completely new site, you can still clone this package and like take parts of it, right? So let's see, if we open up the settings here, let's go to, let's add a new step. And in this step, we're going to, we're going to actually wait. We should have kept that wait and moved it here. Wait 15 seconds because I want the page to fully load, okay? Wait. All right. And then now let's add another step below that one where we actually get we're going to get all these people's names, okay? Get search page information, all right? So let's see here. So this will give us all their names, okay? But there may be a better way to do this so that we can get their, let me see here, entity result. Let me see here. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to use this this selector as the parent selector, okay? So we'll go here. Well, let me actually save okay, so parent selector equals this, okay? And then the title selector equals this, which is this, okay? And I probably will save these variables at the top so it makes it easy to reuse. And probably in the future I might even make an action that will do this for you. So the parent selector is going to be this, all right? And then the title selector is going to be that, all right? So if we do this, all right, so let's make that the parent selector, okay? And then let's say equals this, all right? Final list, okay? Equals that, and then let's return stringify the final list, okay? So now we've got our parent selector, our title selector, and then we've got an array of them all. So what we need to do now is we need to say for, we need to make a loop. We need to loop through all the items on that page, okay? So for item of all right, we want to final list dot push, and then we're going to push the name, which is going to be item dot query selector, and then we're going to say title selector, all right, and then from that we're going to get the, let's see where their name is stored or how it's presented. We can probably do text, inner text, okay? Inner text, all right, and this should give us a list of everybody's name on this page, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to scroll up and add it to JSON keys. What JSON keys does, if you remember, is it exposes a value so that we can tag it throughout the package, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to just tag that step here, all right? Let me actually do this the right way. Execute JS, okay? And then table of search results, all right? Let's see here. And then we can say table, all right? Now if we run this, let me see here. Yeah, now if we run this, it should give us a table at the end of the day with a list of everyone's name who is connected to Microsoft, okay? And then in the next, let's see here, there's a few things that I want to do to make this solid and never give any issues. So we want to get the person's name and their title. And then I think that'll be it for this video. But let's make sure that this works correctly, all right? So it's gonna click. Yeah, there it goes. All right, so it did that. All right, so it didn't give us what we wanted. Let's go here to raw or steps. Okay, so yeah, it did not get that because I guess it didn't wait. Oh yeah, we didn't add the 15-second wait. Okay, whoops. All right, so there we go there. Let's just double check it's there. Cool. Now we should be fine. I might change that 15-second wait to actually look for something on the page that only appears when it loads. But yeah, that's an enhancement that we can make in a future package, or that you can make in a future package, all right? But here we go. Let's see. Microsoft search coming soon. This might be frozen. Okay. Now it's waiting for 15 seconds. And it will scrape all these people's names, hopefully. All right, so now this finished. Perfect. Now it got everybody's name, but it's bringing in all this extra stuff. Let's fix that, and then let's see. So let's see. Yeah, so looks like we need to select this. Hold on. Yeah. All right, so I'm trying to think of a good selector that will give us what we need and not that extra stuff. All right, so what we can do is remove visually hidden. Yeah, visually hidden. We can set to blank. And let me see what it came back as. Second degree connection, that's probably here. All right, so let's go to app aware link. App aware link, all right. So I'm gonna go back to my browser, back to this step. App aware link, all right. That is going to be added to our selector here, title selector. And then the last thing we need to do is, yeah, visually hidden, we need to, you see this here, item dot query selector, visually hidden, inner HTML, let's just make that blank. All right, and now if we run this, it should give us their name only, okay? So let's check that out. And again, I just want to say that, yeah, we're probably gonna find a way to make this more no code friendly, because to do a scrape where you're scraping a list of things, it does require JavaScript. So the extract only action right now only works for one item, right? But if you want to get a list of items, yeah, you're gonna have to use the execute.js node, unfortunately. All right, but let's see what happens here. Yeah, and this screen is not reflecting what the browser is doing right now. It's a little bit delayed. It's catching up. All right, looks like that finished. So it did get rid of something, but it didn't get rid of view, whatever the name is, profile view. How does that look? View Thomas. All right, what needs to be removed to get that? Visually hidden needs to be removed. All right, I thought I removed that. Okay, let's see here. We removed something. Oh, okay, it removed the first visually hidden. There must be two. All right. All right, so one last change to get this to work, okay? The way we want to. And this is kind of the reason why it's better to do this with the execute JavaScript node, because for every website, there's all these little tweaks that you have to do to make it work, okay? So let's go with all hidden items equals array.from. All right, and then we say that let's see here. They're all. Okay. And then we say here, let me see, let's just add this. We need to do this. All right, let's do that. All right, so what we want to do, and yeah, what I'm doing here is just to prevent any errors from happening. If for whatever reason this is empty, it won't kill your package. So all hidden items, all right. Let's see here. If all hidden items length, then we're gonna say for hidden const hidden item of all, of all hidden items, yeah. So we're gonna loop through all the hidden items and we're going to hide, let's go ahead and hide document, okay. Hidden item dot inner HTML equals blank, okay. So this should work. Let's test it out, all right. Save that, run it. All right. This is going, almost done. Waiting for 15 seconds for the LinkedIn splash to go away. It's probably already gone, but there's a delay in the presentation. This is a LinkedIn issue. It's very intensive, LinkedIn. It's already on the see all people results, but it's not reflected here. All right, catching up. And yeah, this speed doesn't really matter that much because, yeah, so we've got all the names coming back perfectly now. The speed doesn't matter because ideally you would be running this automatically, right? You'd put it on your calendar, it'd be part of a bigger package and you just run it and then go about your business. But I hope this video helps. Again, it's a little bit more advanced as far as using packages go, but this package is ready to go. Anybody can use it, anybody can extend it. And if you wanted to extract those other values, their title and the location, and maybe you can even say, press the connect button on each of them. Those are things I can show in another video if you want it, all right? But I hope this helps. This is basically a tutorial on how to make LinkedIn search and extract items from a list, and I hope this helps. Feel free to ask any questions in the Facebook group, all right? Have a good one.